So we're at 6 p.m. on the 13th of Erastus. Last time we had finished up with the Cat Lord that you guys had been fighting with Savath at the direction of Matanos. You'd realized that Savath's punk ass had stolen a bunch of your guys' things, including the 4 gemstones, or 3 of the 3 gemstones you possessed, and you also learned that he stole the gemstone out of his father's study, and so now Savath has 4 gemstones and knows where the 5th one is in Winterfell along with you guys. Winterfell? What is it? Winter. I've been watching Game of Thrones.
White Throne?
White Throne. Winterfell. Wow, that was way wrong. Okay. White Throne. He knows where the stone... He knows the stone is in White Throne, and he's got a head start on you. You guys, fortunately, have teleport, or are going to hire a teleport. He probably already has teleport. Who knows? I do, but you don't. Anyway. And a few... Alkindr did a little bit more research on the portent. Did you find anything? What did you do research on, Alkindr?
Portent. Got 1 research point, I think.
So, where does that put us on portent research?
So, points.
Currently at 12 points on portent research. Wow. And you got 2 verses. 3 verses. There we go. Anyhow. And so that takes us back to Califas on the evening of 13 Erastus.
But that's not all, folks.
Oh, is there more? Well, Kayla's not here. Kayla is sleeping or something. She went to bed early.
She was in the library, so I guess so. Depending.
Wow, Aaron. Clearly you thought the gift you gave me wasn't important enough to mention. So now you can see why I was dissatisfied.
Oh. I was actually just looking at it again today, too. And that's another thing, yes, that after Ares reported back to Matanos, when he learned that Savath had run away, Matanos took responsibility, and he felt guilty that he was unable to provide Ares a reward for risking his life, and so he gave him a ring, the Ring of Kissisian Kings. Another thing that also happened when you guys went out to visit, you guys encountered the orcs and dwarves of Urger and Vigil. And I think you wanted some of them to come with you or something, but they had to report back to town. To their towns.
And we're not supposed to kill Savath on sight.
Oh yeah, that too. Alright. Well, either way. Anyway, that's where we are.
And I'm back.
Alright.
Sure you are.
So what are we doing?
What time is it?
6 p.m.?
Well, it's 6:15 when I finish my research. It takes about 30 minutes to get back here, so assuming we want everyone to be in the inn, it could be 6:45.
7 o'clock it is.
Yes.
7 o'clock in the morning, yes.
No, at night. At night, right?
Well, in the evening, technically, but yes.
In the evening, yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What's happening,
Careful
guys?
would be still there. Yeah, Careful would be still there, as far as I remember.
Is it actually castle now?
Not really.
No, it should be castle now,
Liar.
because...
Because he did not sleep
It is
tonight.
not evening, it is morning.
Did you watch the video?
The 14th?
No. Remember Ares had a dream?
That happened before the research, didn't it?
I don't know.
You came back from the Cat Lord. You did your thing. Did you research during the day? after that?
I researched it. Wait, I researched from 10 to 6.
Alright. So it must have been the next day. I'll have to watch the video to refresh my mind, but that's what they're there for.
No, it was in the morning of this day. I remember because I was watching the thing recently. It was on the 13th. It's just that obviously I did my role at the end of the session. So we can I don't know why we're going back to the dream, but we can elaborate on the dream, I guess. I don't think that changes anything.
No.
It should not.
Ares had a dream that is for him.
Yeah.
He can tell you more if he wishes to.
Ain't nobody know what's on his mind, except for maybe Kayla.
Fucking.
Kappa can also detect thoughts.
Yeah, but she ain't doing it.
You don't know. Maybe she did already once.
Anyway.
So it's late in the day. On the what day of the days?
The Dreams of the Lassus.
I have 4 days to get the White Throne and then back to Razmir?
I also feel like I should warn you that tomorrow we're probably going to get hit by the demon's touch again. So I probably want to make allowances for that.
Yes, but... wait, just damn it, voice. But you wanted to take a caster teleporting you, so it should be no problem, and as you will teleport another capital, it should be pretty easy for you also to find restoration there, shouldn't it?
Well, Matanos is providing the spellcasting services.
Before you went to White Throne... God damn it, really? Is that the name? I keep forgetting the friggin' name.
Your White Throne's correct.
Before you get to this town, White Throne, Alkindr, did you want to tell Ares about it?
Alright.
Or
So I
maybe
do
not
have.
tell him some things?
I do have a separate business that I will be conducting in the city. So.
No, not that. About the city specifically.
Oh. Huh? Oh.
Do you want to tell us about what White Throne is? So, that's a question.
That
Oh,
might be
let me
important.
check. Oh, okay, let me check.
You guys knew about Caliphas, and you had Ares warned about Thornstep for a long time.
When really I should have just gone in there first.
Give me a second.
What?
Oh.
I love that. You'd think you would read ahead on the wiki to know about things like that for real ahead of time. That seems like an Alkindr sort of thing to do.
I mean, I've been a bit distracted. Okay. Well, alright.
So what would you tell Ares about White Throne?
Okay, remember that we're here on business and we don't have the firepower to be... No.
It's cold,
No.
man.
It's a cold, cold place. Okay.
Or Ares, do you have any questions about your destination?
No, only where is Alikit?
I have no idea. I think... I don't know.
Alright, while we're there, we're going to look for that lady that was on the list, correct?
I don't believe I told anyone about that.
I believe you did.
I'm like.
Do you still
90%
have the
sure.
list?
I don't have the list, but I wrote it down in my book, so fuck you.
Okay. Good.
Wait, he has also the books of 50 Shades of Elven Grey.
Or
Now we
thought
also
so.
got to remember because we took that list from that group, we're going to run into that group.
We know
The
that
one that you
they're.
killed?
Well, we only killed what? That part of the group. That
Well, yo,
organization's going to be there.
You're right, we
no,
gotta
they're
murder
gonna be
everyone
in.
in sight.
They're in Urger, which is on the way in between. But we're going to be skipping that because we have teleportation available to us apparently.
What do you mean, apparently? Should you not? Never
Oh
mind.
no! Wait,
Alcindor
what?
doesn't think you should have teleport. Sorry, guys.
Oh jeez. Anyway, okay. So how does shit? I don't want to lie to him, but this is kind of important. All right. There it is. Might I have a moment of your time?
Are we not here discussing?
Right. So you know, Pangolas and how, um, actually, out of character. I don't know if Ares knows
He
what.
didn't go into Pangolius.
Okay. So, I feel as though I should warn you that the city of White Throne is very tolerant of its inhabitants. And there are many different kinds of people of many different walks of life, many different species walking around who have civil rights and they're allowed to do so. And some of these may be considered monstrous.
What are you saying?
Mm. Uh, it's White Throne is not the most.
Friendly
It's
place on
it's a.
Earth.
That's probably a good word. There's a lot of corruption, I suppose, it would be going on. There are a fair amount of
That was
people of undesirable moral bent, I suppose.
there are more people like me. Deathloop says. Who did not sleep because of that still have its body.
So, they are corrupted.
Well,
Correct.
hold on. If Death Rod didn't sleep and you're fatigued, then that means you're exhausted now.
Correct, I am.
Okay.
Deathloop is a curse. Or the Archmage.
I also feel like it bears mentioning that you can't hunt wolves around that area. You know, the business with the wargs over in the High Home area, we can't do that. That's bad. That's a bad idea. That is a terrible idea.
I don't understand why that applies.
Well, because
Two, why are you saying there is corruption?
well, you know, it's just the evil is not just in the ranks of the common folk, as you would say, or I suppose peasants. It also goes upwards. It's I don't feel like this should be a problem necessarily, as long as we don't try to stir up trouble. Then again,
So, like in every town.
you're really not helping at all.
Oh, I'm not there to help the case. He just smiles.
Okay. I need. Ares is very offended by Deathrod's comment because Ares has been trying to promote a good image for Don's Crescendo, and he's saying that we're not. So at this point, I think that Ares would punch Deathrod.
Reasonable. I roll the damage just because, yeah, I have confidence.
Wait. Even in Cathal's body? Would Ares
Probably
punch a woman?
Probably a punch to the mouth.
Like a backhand?
No, not like a backhand, like an actual punch.
You try to
You gonna
punch
keep
the
your
spirit
pimp
out of
hand
him?
strong?
So
A pimp named Ares.
that's the damage. Non-lethal, of course.
Wow, Ares is really not in the mood for Deathrod's shit, is he?
Yeah, he is.
What does Death Rod do to that?
He almost like as it's
This
not-
is your first warning.
just says, "Oh, that will came late. I expected, and I also expected far worse. Usually people
Unfortunately-
try to cut me down.
Fortunately for you, you are in the body of a very important member of our party, so I don't think any of us are going to try to do that.
I question if she is really that important. She's not even able to take care of a single route, as you all know.
From what I understand, there were extenuating circumstances, as you know.
She died already 3 times. There's not much to say that she's important, but well. I just should add to your plan that we should be careful around Whiterun.
Yes.
And that's all we need to know. As long as we're careful and not prejudice paladins who are a bit too fanatic.
You're going a bit too far there. Rein it in, buddy. Rein it in.
Fine. That's not matter. I know that you also pray, so also don't try to show your fanaticism there.
Do I appear to be as fanatic as you make me out to be?
You are a paladin, you draw your powers from the divine. Fanatic enough.
I actively shout from the window shields, praise be to the lady. Do I sound like a fanatic?
Yes, you do when you're recruiting, aren't you?
Yes, correct! That's what I wanted actually to say just now. We don't have it. I wanted to just say, you convert
Oh, my
your
bad.
army into your religion. Is that not enough?
To be fair, it is a very nice religion. Maria pipes up.
Well, that's also what the people of who followed Arden thought, and then there was a fireball.
Well, that's not really fair.
Well, life isn't. I was shown that far often enough.
Alright, look, we have a thing that we have to do in the city. We have to go and look for the stones. That's supposed to be one of the places where we have information on important and probably on Queel logs, and I have Elkander looks to the side other business to take care of there.
Yes. So we should head there and don't try to make any trouble and get back as soon as possible because another idiot is waiting in Rasmirian.
Well, you know what? I can agree with you on that note.
That's appreciated.
Let's
But I feel-
exchange nods.
So, we should head in the morning with the teleportation to Whitefront. Try to find as soon as possible the library. Is that our plan? And then return?
Probably try to
Lord
find something.
Matanos did say he needed 3 days to acquire. We will not have the scroll tomorrow.
Oh. Well then, what do we do in the meantime?
Well, is there anything else you need to do?
I already did my research, so I think
Wait. What about the 3 days?
What?
What are you talking about? 3 days?
3 days to get the spell prepared for teleportation. You said I could get it at crafting price?
I guess if you wanted to wait 3 days.
I'm a paladin of gold, okay?
Okay.
We pinched that penny.
I mean, shit, man. We have more silver than gold at this point.
Yep, we have.
By volume.
You know what? I would like to finish my training, so I have no problems with this as a player. Do as you like.
That's what rules us.
Wait, all of a sudden you want to stay in Califast for 3 more days? Jeez.
I don't know what the fuck is happening.
One more day. When we got here, right? We got here, we came to the dude, we talked to him, we asked him things, he said 3 days. The next day, we did some jazz in the merchant and we did some research. We're here.
Yeah, but you didn't ask him till after the Cat Lord.
Yeah. And then the next day is today. And so on tomorrow, we should be able the next day will be on the 3rd day, which will be the
15th.
day after tomorrow. So basically, today we can't leave, tomorrow we can't leave, but the day after we can. Because that's when he's going to have the teleportation ready.
Unless, of course, he's a prepared caster and just casts the spell.
No, he has to get the
Matanos is
wizard.
not a caster.
He's got to get
I
a
mean,
wizard
you can get
to craft it.
You could just get a wizard to cast it.
Why it takes him 3 days, I don't know, but maybe he's got shit to do.
I don't understand how you're coming to 3 days.
Because that's what you said.
No, I mean the 3 days, but like, how 3 days is day after tomorrow?
Because the first day we showed up, after the Cat Lord, he said 3 days. Then it's research day. That's day 1. Then tomorrow, we can't do anything. That's day 2. Then the 3rd day, we get it.
Well, then that would be the day after that. If it took 3, or that evening, I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter that much. You
All I'm saying is the day after tomorrow is the 3rd day, which is all he needed.
Alright, I see what you're saying now. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All the same, Ares is now like questioning himself and he's gonna go out.
How much was the scroll supposed to cost? That
Half
you're
price.
willing to wait that long? No, I mean, how much does it cost normally?
I don't know.
Is that a scroll teleport or greater teleport?
I think greater.
Why can't
No,
this
it's
person just
teleport.
cast the spell, though?
If it's only teleport, it's not expensive. If it's greater teleport,
this-
which I hope it is, it's 3,000.
We should be able to get to Whitethrone and then have a scroll ready for Razmir. That's the idea here.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
And whether or not you guys accompany me to Razmir is entirely your deal. I just have a scroll that'll get me and anyone else near me from Razmir to the tournament.
So basically, we don't have a choice.
you have your choice. You can get to the tournament on your own means. I trust that you can survive one day without Ares.
Says the
And
tank to
that
his
Ares can
squishy man.
survive one day in Rasmir without Don's Crescendo. Hopefully. But I'm gonna go see if Lord Ardante is awake. Should be. It's only like 6 p.m.
It's just like 7 now, but yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, his servants will answer the door.
I wish to talk to Lord Ardante. It's more of a social calling. Is he available?
My lord, it is a little late for a social calling. Did you bring a gift?
No, but I do have some fine drinking available to me. And he pulls out of his bag a very nice bottle that Half Moon Cat gave him.
Nice. Okay. Oh well. Do you remember what it was?
I think he spent 10 gold on 2 bottles.
Oh yeah. But I'm saying, did I give you any kind of
No.
name, or
No.
did you have?
I
any
just
name
told
for
you.
it?
I
Okay.
just asked you for the best 2 bottles you had.
Okay. So the servant will look at the bottle and say, and his eyes will kind of widen and say, "Ooh, a very excellent vintage. Please follow me. I'm sure Lord Ardante would be very pleased to see you." And he will guide you to Ordante's chamber. And he will knock, enter, announce you, come back out, and invite you in.
No, enter. Good evening, Lord Ardante. I hope I am not troubling you.
Oh, not at all, Ordante will tell you. What brings you here this late in the evening, Lord Ares?
It has dawned on me that it has been nothing but business between you and and I do wish to develop a familiar bond between us.
Well, that is certainly a nice gesture. What did you bring? My servant seemed quite wide-eyed.
I brought this, and he holds up a bottle. It was given to me by a friend of mine. To be supposed to be a very fine. I have not tried it myself yet.
And pulls it out. Oh, well, my lord. This is a bottle from Geb, all the way down south. Where did you get this? From a friend?
I do not know where this Geb is, but we received this bottle from a town near Highhelm. I forget. It's a small town.
How a small town would come by such fine wine is kind of surprising to me. Well, shall we give it a try?
I would enjoy such.
He yells out, James! Glasses! And
Disease! Lights!
his servant will come in with his spectacles. Excuse me. His servant will come in with Ordante's spectacles and say, No, you fool! Wine glasses! And he'll run out. And a few moments later, he'll come back in with a few freshly cleaned wine glasses and set them out before you. Take the bottle of wine, open it up, allow it to breathe for a moment, and pour it for his lord or darky, who would then gesture toward Ares if you would like to try it first.
Then I will go ahead and try first.
Oh.
Guess it'd be better
Wait,
to.
roll a charisma check.
Hey, it's to show good faith that it's not poisoned. You know.
No, not for wine. Not for wine you just opened.
There's my charisma check. Very satisfactory.
Well, never mind. Continue as you were.
And overall, I guess we would have like a minor chit chat, trying to improve
Well, no,
relations.
he'd be. Man, he haven't gotten to that part yet. He'd be waiting for you expectantly to try the wine. What do you do?
All right. Sure. A quick toast to our friendship.
He'll kind of flinch back, and seeing as how he doesn't have any wine in his glass yet. Actually, you took his wine because his servant served him, and so he handed you his glass. And so you're ready to toast?
Oof.
Hold on. I got a phone call.
Ah, jeez, how convenient. While he looks up wine on the internet. Anyway, we'll put that on pause. What are you guys doing?
Her looks a half moon cat, actually, because she doesn't usually see half moon cat. She's going to say, I'm a half moon cat. Right?
What's up?
So I don't usually see you except in the tavern? What exactly do you get up to during the day? I mean, yesterday you were around Ares, I think. Other than that, I don't think I've actually seen you.
I usually play around with Dova.
I had to explain to the Domino's driver which house was mine. I'm gonna go get my pizza.
Sounds good.
Don't you have that app? I'm usually training. If not, I'm usually playing with Dova.
Oh! Yeah, shit, I really need to get back to that. Elgander starts biting at his thumb through his gloves.
While that, Captain just takes a little bit of leather and straps a fork around his throat. Which is totally good because Defra does it.
What on earth are you doing?
Never heard of a heretic fork?
I know what
Keeps
a
you
heretic fork is. I don't know why you realize that's not your body, right?
Yes, but as long as I'm awake, I will be able to work on my things.
I'm fairly certain there must be some sort of reason why you can't do that.
If she
You look like you
dies,
need rest.
well, if I rest, I would be not yet more here, so it is better to not rest.
I mean,
I have nothing to lose.
except your spells. You do
That is
cast...
if I would need them.
I mean, you are a spellcaster, no?
Well, I only need his body currently to write my things. It's not like I want to burn down a church right now.
I'm gonna go ahead and sense motive. Oh wait, shit. Hold on. Okay, everything's already in there.
Don't forget to whisper.
Yeah, I have.
And Cathal.
He doesn't lie that he does not want to.
I mean...
Okay, roll it anyway.
I need to think about Archmage having minuses.
Why don't you have a sheet? Oh, and minuses from exhausted.
Yeah.
Where's your sheet? I haven't seen any of y'all's sheets in forever.
All of my sheets are updated on the
No,
game.
the thing is, with Archmage, if he gives me minuses to Charisma, he does not. He gives me only minus to Constitution and Strength. But
Oh my god, this guy is really easy to kill. Of course, we don't know that.
Yeah, you just practically made her pass out with that 6 non-lethal damage, huh?
It's like, you sit the fuck down.
Shut up, bitch!
that's with the exhaustion and all that in there.
Is Ares of Borderlax gonna have to choke a bitch?
If she falls unconscious, Caff will take over for some time. And it's only ability checks and strength checks, which he has like negatives on, not on his HP.
Oh.
Because it's mediums are weird.
Charnel's still playing with the kitty.
Anyway, alright, so did you guys have anything else to talk about? Maria was talking to Half Moon Cat, right?
Yes, she was inquiring about what happened that dance with her time, to which Half Moon Cat replied, I believe, she plays with Nova, or trains.
Okay, so is that it?
Well, I mean, I guess it would just be general small talk and getting to know each other. What, nothing that we can't just hand wave, I guess.
What is it that you do?
Wait, what?
What is it that you do?
Oh, I worked for, the, It wouldn't be accurate to call him the leader as such, but I did a lot of secretary work for a very powerful man in the city that I came from, Penrise. Which I don't believe you actually came into. I wonder why that is. Oh yes, because you didn't have the plans. But yes, I did escort work for them. You know, guiding people around the city and such.
Is that how you met
Making sure.
Alcander?
She nods.
Hey, she's the one that had the cat familiar, right?
Yes. Speaking of which, Suits is in her lap.
How is it that that thing could go in you, or however it went about?
Oh, well, it's really quite simple. You see, she holds out her arm, and Suits just kind of puts his paw on the skin of her arm. You see there's like, her arm is tattooed, but you see there's a gap that is very cat-shaped. And as he puts his paw in onto the skin of her arm, it presses a little bit, and it looks like his paw turns into ink and goes onto her arm. Basically, he's a very special kind of familiar. He is able to become one of my tattoos.
How is that possible?
It's complicated. I don't really quite understand it myself. It's an ancient technique Persians used to use. I'm not very clear on it. The specifics are kind of fuzzy. I just know it works. I'm not a wizard. Suits meows.
Well, whatever it is, it's cool, but not as cool as this. I pull out my bag and I open up the bag and show her the egg.
Oh, what's this?
This is my baby. I put my hand on it and like rub it.
If Kayla was around, she would be specifically interested in that egg. But too bad she's not.
She would? Oh, fuck. Oh, right, because she can...
Yeah, she wants scrambled eggs.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Half Moon Cat, do you mind letting me look at that for a bit?
Who? Her or you?
Yeah, okay.
Are you with us?
We are all sitting at the tavern, dude.
Alright, I didn't know if you, because you're usually in the freaking library.
Nah,
But yeah,
we came back.
just don't drop it.
Don't worry, I'll be careful. It's still a living thing right now. Alexander takes the egg and studies it. I think it was like 3 weeks along last time we saw it. Does it look like there's been a significant change since the last time we studied it?
We
That I
cannot
can't
hear
tell
you, Aaron. When you're speaking.
Since the last time I saw it?
Yeah.
Say that
saw it.
again. It's been 3 weeks since the last time Alkender saw it?
No, it was like there was a specific amount of progress it had made as a living creature, I think.
Do you remember when you first got it? It was in the Kohari forest.
Yep.
When was that? How long ago was that? 3 weeks only?
I mean,
When
like
you first got it, you mean Ares first got it.
it was like 3 weeks to a month. So yeah, roughly like 20 something days ago.
Don't worry, guys. It'll hatch when we go see Jeremiah. It was supposed to be his mount anyway.
But I mean, it doesn't look bad, does it? It looks fine. There's no
Yeah,
problems.
Do you want to do a heal check?
No, I want to do a knowledge nature check.
Nope. Or you're trying to check on the condition of the egg.
I'm trying to check on the condition of the egg relative to what I've seen in theory.
Once you've seen it in the 2 to 3 pictures in totality of the entire creature,
Of the books that you've read? Yeah.
I remember everything I've read. I thought we were.
That's
done
fine.
over this.
You probably had 2 to 3 pictures. Like,
how many
Like-
pictures
like-
are in the encyclopedia?
Like 3.
Exactly. So, anyway, you need a heal check to check the condition of the egg.
This all looks fine. You just keep doing what you're doing.
I lean in and I go, it talks to me.
What?
Yeah, it talks to me in my mind.
Alexander studies Half Moon Cat for a moment. Are you okay?
Yeah, why would I not be okay?
He puts his ear to the shell of the egg very carefully. And I assume he doesn't hear anything. Would you like me to roll a perception check?
No, you don't need to. You don't hear anything.
Well, okay. He holds the egg back up. What does it say to you?
I'm teaching it.
And it's learning?
I believe so.
He says, does it say he is a mighty fine young lady? Because it oughta.
It's
Oh,
learning.
jeez.
What?
Where's your arts charisma check?
It's super high. It's right on par with Half-Moon Cats.
Half-Moon Cat, do you think he's cute?
No, thank you. He's a peasant.
Well, okay, that's not fair.
So are you, aren't you?
Who?
You're a circus performer. Half-Moon Cat.
I'm
You're
a
a
hero.
jester.
You're a hero now. She's like, I'm a
adventurer,
hero.
Damn it.
I'm no peasant. I got gold coming out my ears. Speaking of which, how much gold does everybody have?
Actual gold, I have like 2k.
Just currency. Yeah, straight up currency.
Well, okay, let's see.
I
Between
apparently have a
Alexander and Maria,
lot.
They have like 2,500. roughly.
I have 4,000 as it seems.
Why are you whispering to me, Cat?
I whisper everything to you now. I got all my macros whisper.
Alright.
Even your attack macros.
Aries?
49
Anyway.
on Ares and 48 on Gerard. 4800s.
And
4900.
What about on Krotos?
He's got 500.
500 gold. Well, still, it's enough to survive like a king for a long time.
You should make 100 gold a day.
Yeah. That's only to keep up. But that's quite a bit. And that's without selling a shit, right?
Yep.
Anyway. Yeah, he can make more money than Ares can. So, we'll go back to your little wine encounter here. So, you were raising a glass, and his was not full, and you were about to...
Why isn't his full?
Because it wasn't served. I asked you what you did, and you said you took the glass and raised it for a toast.
It was offered to me. Why is
Okay.
this not full?
Oh,
Because the servant just filled the glass. It's not even full at all. It's just got a small little bit at the bottom of the glass.
Really?
Yes.
That's weird. Does he want to do like wine testing?
And what do you do?
Why isn't yours full, my lord?
Well, Lord Ares, I see you might not be one for fine wines. It's a shame. I have quite the cellar down below. But I'm sure you can enjoy them. May I?
Very well, he says, confused.
So he'll take the wine, and he'll hold it up to the candlelight, and he'll swirl it around in the glass. And you'll see that there's very deep lines that come down when the wine drips down from each side. And then he'll hold it up to his nose. He'll breathe in deeply through his mouth and his nose. Ah, yes, an excellent wine indeed. I must thank you for sharing such a fine wine with me, Lord Ares. I'm sure you will enjoy it. And he picks up the bottle and he pours you a full glass. And he pours himself a full glass. And now to your toast, Lord Ares.
To a good friendship.
Well, it'd be good to have a friend around here. So many seem to be scheming and conniving. I seem to trust your fresh knighthood, let's say. Your... Well, yes. To us. To a good friendship, Ares. And he clicks your glass. And he takes a drink. He drinks about half the glass in his first drink.
But Lord Andante, is it not a matter of course that people would have their own agendas? Even in my homeland, where we put honor first, I have seen such heinous acts of these individuals, always looking after their own coin purses.
Yes, well, it is true in all lands. Tell me of your land. Where do you come from?
Borderlax. Yeah, and he holds up his flame. Borderlax is a land known for its wine production. It was you go to the tavern and you get mead or ale, but in the Borderlax you go in the cheapest thing you can get is wine. It is mass-produced. Vineyards as far as the eye can see. But it is always being attacked by the orcs and the goblins. And of late, we have had these beastmen. They closely relate to, as Alcandor calls him, the Gnolls.
Ah, yes. I've seen a few gnolls. Surprisingly large number lately. I mean, normally seeing one gnoll is not a thing. I mean, but when you see 3 or 4 traveling through the forest, on horseback, that was quite an unnerving thing. And if you see 3 or 4, I'm certain there's more than that out in the woods. Be wary if you go that direction.
But we are in the Dwemer Star, just north. There was an entire pack of them. They had attacked a roaming traveling circus, and we had been able to liberate the captives. And
whoa, wait a second. In Dwemer Star you found? Where is this Dwemer Star? I've heard tell of it from way out in West Varissia.
Do I have a map? I'm certain I can find it.
Alright, well, you show him where it is. He says, "My lord, knows that far west is disturbing, especially enough to attack something like a large camp. That many in that's uncanny."
I do not understand why that is rare, but...
Well, they are usually found much farther to the southeast. Much, much farther. It's not even shown on this map where they come from. But, yes, they do come from that way. Not from the west. This is known.
Perhaps they have acquired some method of travel.
With the ferocity that those gnolls attack and savagely run rampant through the wilderness, through the cities without walls, it would be a dangerous thing to get them to think that they would be able to travel around so quickly in such long distances. Usually they're not quite bright. They're not able to move long distances.
Lord Ardante, I must insist that they are not all just savage beasts. Why? When I earned my knighthood in my land, I had fought against these creatures. They are not all led by savage beasts. Some of them.
Well, they are quite
guile
intelligent
and
in battle, I must agree. Guile and cunning does not make a civilized creature, now does it?
A civilized being, a very generalized term, is not enough, is sufficient to... It is... Very well then, I give you another example. What is a wolf? But a beast.
Have you finished your wine yet?
No, I probably would be well into the second glass.
Oh, you're well. Okay, so you both are on your second glass and feeling pretty good.
It's a
It's
wolf.
very strong wine.
It's a beast, no?
Yes, the wolf is a beast. We kill wolves by the scores.
And a warg, just a more powerful wolf, but still a beast.
Where are you getting at, Lord Ares?
In Highhelm, there was a warg of extreme intelligence, able to make military tactical decisions that made it impossible for the dwarven city of Highhelm to prosper in the northern reaches. Because of these wargs, I was hired, and Dawn's Crescendo was hired to destroy the warg that was terrifying the lands. But he had on him a gem of which I was seeking. Elgando believes it made him smarter, but
The gem like Matanos' gem, yeah? He's told me of this heirloom that he had. He seemed to think it did something for him. This is a fine wine indeed.
Yes.
As you were saying, Lord Adaris.
But, yeah. He laughs a little bit. You did not foresee what happened next to him. He followed me into... what was it? Oh yes, he was a lich. That is what Alcander calls him. What is lich?
Yeah. Well, just goes to show you, intelligence does not equal wisdom, eh, my friend?
No, it does not.
Anyway, after you finish this bottle, which wouldn't even fill either your glasses halfway, he would go into his bar in his little area there and pull out another bottle of fine wine. This would be about on par with the bottle that you got, about 5 gold, and he would present it to you. Shall we have another, Lord Ares? He's kind of swaying as he's standing above you, presenting the wine.
I would be dishonored if I fell first.
Well, my friend, if you're drinking to fall over, then this is not the drink to do it on. He'll walk back over to the bar. If that is your intention, have a seat, good sir. And he will pull out a big old cask of brown liquor. And he says, "This, Lord Ares, is the good stuff." And he'll pull out a couple tumblers and put one in front of you and one in front of him. Fill him about a quarter of the way up. Now this is my kind of friendship. And he'll hold up the glass in another toast.
I will reciprocate.
Alright, well, you guys will go at it. And we'll
I will ask him one question when we're well into our drinking. Somebody said, and I normally ignore him, other than that, do I come out as a fanatic or fanaticism?
Oh, excuse me. Another drink, Lord Ares?
Of course.
Pour one for you. If you're looking for my honest opinion, and I'm sorry, but with this many drinks, I don't think I'll be able to give you anything otherwise, my friend. Anyway. What were you talking about? What did you ask me?
There's some wizard tells me I'm fanatic and
Oh, forget a bloody wizard. What did we say before? All intelligence. I know nothing. Put it out of your mind, good friend. Have another drink. Ha! You won't remember this in the morning, I promise you. Takes it, he throws it back, pours himself another one, pours you another one.
Alright, now we need to have a roll off to see who falls first.
I don't have any stats for him. God damn it.
I mean, he's a warrior, so he probably has pretty good constitution, I think.
Whatever. Just roll d20s.
D20?
That's all that really matters anyway. Come on. Oh. Poor.
I mean, could do worse. Didn't do worse.
This could be best of 3. Roll a d20, just get it over with. There, you win the first one. Ha! I won the second one. He outdrinks you! Ha ha!
Oh, he was better attuned to it.
He was more attuned to it. You would have been better at the wine. Apparently, that's what you drink, as getting drunk stuff, huh? It's so common.
Yeah.
Certainly, I know a lot of people who do that.
Anyway, back to the end. What's going on up here?
Well, we have Defrod being what he is, writing with blood on papers.
Anyway, are you
Gerard's
guys
still
going to
working
sleep?
that half moon cat.
Oh my god. Roll another charisma check.
Oh Jesus, Lord have mercy.
No, I wanted to post charisma before I roll a charisma.
Oh, roll an opposed charisma check.
Half moon cat. What?
You're not my type.
No, you gotta roll it first.
What is this? Just the charisma modifier?
Yep.
Oh jeez. Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, it was a 14.
I didn't see nothing.
Because I had talked to myself on duty.
Well, then that doesn't count.
There you go, 10.
Oh! What? He rolled like a 13, or no, he rolled like a, yeah, he rolled a 13.
I mean, he has to roll again now.
Yeah, but Half Moon Cat, you don't find him attractive, but you definitely are a little bit inspired or happy to see
Less
his
disgusted.
advances.
Basically, she's not a full elf, she's a half elf, so there's some leeway. Less some
Anyway.
fucking people.
It's not his fault. He's got like facial blemishes from being smacked around and burnt and all sorts of manners of tortures.
I mean, you know, there's magic for that.
So fix him.
He's a peasant.
Hey, if Ares doesn't like him, I'm not going to like him.
No, does she have a crush on Ares? Is that what you said?
Nope. Just like a mentor. I look up towards him.
Except when it's stealing things.
Well, that's at night.
That's you're not a vigilante. You don't
That's
got
when
an
I'm off
alter ego.
duty.
Anyway,
If Half Moon Cat
So-
can see Ares,
so you guys are going to sleep and coming up the next day?
Yes.
Or the equivalent, whatever you want to do overnight.
essentially.
Alright, so we'll head back to... Oh, no, I'm not going to bring you back there.
The tavern?
No, I'm going to the map and just advancing the day.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's the 14th of Erastus, the 56th day since Fire Mountain, and yes, you have another negative level.
Oh, Kendra comes downstairs in the morning.
Well,
Who does he see? Well,
Keppel would come down at 8 a.m. most likely.
oh yeah, so you would be there.
Gerard
At 10,
would be there.
at 10 p.m., there's no bard playing.
No. A bard like whatever her name was is hard to find.
Priscilla.
Priscilla, thank you.
I was the person who cared least about her, and I know her name more than you.
You
Yeah,
liked
but-
her.
Well, we don't know exactly where she went, correct?
We
Yeah,
don't.
well,
Ares
You
has
know-
a pretty strong idea because he got a letter from Krotos.
yeah, he would have gotten a letter for sure by now, and
We got one
which
yesterday.
tracked them to Vigil.
Cough, cough.
Well, I don't have Vigil ready, of course. You would decide. You said you were going
There we
to
go,
White
buddy.
Throne.
We know
And
our
then-
mission.
I know, I told you. You said you were going to White Throne, so I got White Throne and everything related to White Throne ready. And then now you're like, no, we can't leave for another couple days. Let's go somewhere
Ares.
completely different.
Ares, I told you we had to find that 11th thing.
Wow.
Leave no man behind.
Jesus Lord have mercy. Okay, so How Canterbury
I
are
mean,
going to
it'd be
get
faster than if we waited for Kronos to do the job.
Don't be an asshole. Come on.
What would Kronos do about it?
Auto succeed.
Auto succeed at what?
Reacquiring the Priscilla.
I mean, apparently this guy is either a paladin or an orc because he's immune to fear, so keep that in mind.
He's not immune to blunt force Kita.
Just think about it. She's gonna fall in love with them.
Quite literally.
So you would attack him?
You could duel.
He's
Well,
smart.
you could duel him, I guess.
Well, we'll have to deal with what happens with Kronos when you guys actually go to Vigil.
We had the vigil.
It'll take me too long
Hey,
to set up right now.
Careful in the
Okay.
morning would just ask
Wait a second. It's
what's
the next
happened to
day.
her foot.
yep,
It's
Yes.
the next day.
we got permanent. Well, not permanent.
Alcander, come with me.
What? What?
Come outside.
Okay.
I hand you the whistle and I say, blow into this.
Alcander gives you a flat look. No.
I give you the whistle. And get our chariot back.
No. Cat. Oh shit. He's dead.
Gerard walk up. I'll do it.
I mean, fair warning. If you play this badly, you're going to regret probably everything you've ever done in your life. But sure, go ahead. He hands Gerard the whistle and takes exactly 5 paces back.
Gerard's gonna give Cat a nice little wink.
I walk into the tavern, but I keep the door open so I got visual contact with Gerard.
Maria comes down the stairs.
You might regret this, buddy.
Oh, that's really bad. Okay. 5,
Reflex save.
4, 3, 2.
You know something? I should blow it.
Well, you did
That's what she said.
not.
Reflex save for Gerard.
Apparently, he knows exactly how terrible he is, and he was prepared.
+8. Jesus. Alright. Well, I don't even remember what we did with this last time.
It deals like 1d10 points of damage. Well, no. If you fail the reflex save, then you take the damage. If you pass, then it just kind of slams down and you get out of the way.
Okay. If Alcander says so, he could be changing all the rules on me, and I wouldn't know.
I could go check.
Anyway. So Gerard's fine. And the chariot is back at your disposal.
And what is in the chariot?
A big steaming pile of dookie on the front seat.
For
What?
You heard me? There's a big old quarter dragon turd on the seat.
Is this dragon shit?
real? Taste it.
Yes.
You tell me.
This is dragon shit. I don't need to taste. This is dragon. This piece of. Oh my. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm sure Ares will be very happy to know what he did with our chariot. Okay.
Are you
I'm feeling
all
a bit
let
under
that
the weather.
Sabath up and join you? Lord Ares must be lost without me.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the situation kind of. It's a long
Gerard doesn't know
story.
anything about Sabath. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
He saw
Gerard
it.
doesn't know. He
Sorry.
was,
Yeah.
he was with the army and all that shit. He was never around Sabath.
No, he came
You didn't
with
even
us.
get him until. You
He
didn't
came
even
with
pick
us
up
to the
Gerard.
Cat Lord. Yes, we did. He came with us to the Cat Lord. to which
Yeah,
Sebath was
Gerard
also
did.
present. Exactly.
And you're saying that Gerard and Ares don't talk?
Anyway,
They rarely talk. Rarely talk.
Anyway, alright. So I'm feeling a bit under the weather. Does anyone else have that kind of weak feeling? You know, the one that comes from the negative level that you shouldn't be subject to, but you are because fucking Quailog is bullshit. Get the fuck out of me! He like beats at his chest.
Are you okay, man?
No, I'm fine. Um, do we want to go? We were going to go get the negative levels removed. Does anyone want to come with?
I'll come along.
Halfmoon's coming.
It's also a good time to get the wounds removed. She just looks at her throat.
Is she
Is-
talking like a female or a male?
She's female.
Catherine?
we'll assume
Castle.
Kayla's going with you too.
Yes.
Yes.
Maria, like, Castle? Is that you?
Catholic
Yes.
is the stink eye from Gerard.
What spirit was that took you over?
The Archmage, as far as I remember. And I just
I
woke
believe
up
it
with.
was Death Rod. He is very pleasant, sir.
And yeah, well, his life as an Archmage, he was an interesting person, with a little bit too much temperament.
You don't say.
Do not wake him up again.
I do not want, but can somebody tell me why I have marks on my throat? Which
You might have some arrow penetrations as well.
you would just look around and notice that she's wounded. Too much.
Oh, jeez. Come here, let me just. Actually, no. I better not use one.
Just get her a cleric. His finger
that's
restoration
it.
should be enough.
Yes. Okay, everyone, let's go, I guess.
I'm going with you, but I want to talk to Cathal first while we're walking there. While we talk to you right now, do the other spirits hear us?
I can speak with them. Sadly, they don't hear directly, but as soon as I'm thinking, they should hear something.
As if I tell you the next time that it takes over your body, I'm going to put you to sleep until it leaves. Can he hear that?
I think he knows that, but I think she just looks up for a moment. He he says that he will find his way to still be there. If it's needed, he will just fly.
You best be careful, young lady. Next time you do that sort again, attacking Lord Ares' mount, I'll bring you down. I held back.
What did I do exactly? If I may ask.
Well, okay. So you turned into a dragon, first off.
I remember
Then,
that still.
and then a bunch of stuff happened, and we weren't able to, defeat the Cat Lord. And apparently, at some point, you decided, well, according to the others, our battle was not worth fighting, and you just went off somewhere else, and then came back, like, several hours later, with the whistle that would have summoned the chariot that was stolen. That
Roll me
caused us-
sense motive.
Huh? Who?
You.
Al can't? Okay.
Whisper it. As you mentioned going away from the battle, Cathal seems to get a little flash of memory in her eyes, and you see something kind of terrible flash across her face just for a slight moment.
What? Alexander stops and looks at Castle. What the hell is that?
Just winks with his eyes a moment. Just, I think he killed some. He did something.
No, hold. Stop. stop. You said kill. What do you, who, what? Explain.
I saw a church crumble. Isn't that enough description?
Oh, okay. So we're going to have to figure out a way to have you not become that person. For obvious reasons.
I just... Although he grants me magical powers, which is often much appreciated, I should take...
Alcander points at Kayla and Maria.
He knows... nothing against those two, but he grants some magical spells, which they both are not knowing still, as he has almost every spell to his disposal.
Well, you have to think about it like this, Castle. Is the knowledge and the power really worth the lives of a few innocent people who just wanted to worship their deity in peace?
No, that's why I say I most likely will need to, well, channel most likely the Marshal, or one of the other lives of him, as they are a bit more friendly, and do not kill them.
That would be very much appreciated, yes.
Speaking of which, have you done your seance this morning?
No, I did not still.
I
So
suppose you'd wait till after you guys went to the...
Yep.
Yeah, everybody put on their sheet and remind... somebody type in, remind Kayla that she has to pay 100 gold today, get her restoration, to get that negative level removed. Was it 100 or 1,000?
It's 100.
Oh yeah, it's the
100
first
for temporary.
Yeah, it's first
still
up.
temporary.
Yeah.
So yeah, 100 gold for everyone. Somebody type that in, please. Alright. Continue.
So, what's the plan for the day?
Well, I was going to, since we apparently have a full day before we have to leave, Volkander says, I'm going to go and get some more...
Library.
Well, no. I'm going to go get some more training in.
Library.
It's been a while since I've had a while.
Library.
You shut up. It's been a
It
while
does
since
seem like the library is the correct place for him to go at this moment in time.
No, I'm just messing.
I've already done all my research. Fuck off. Yes.
I don't know about
Practice
that.
is my shit.
Are you sure you can't provide Lord Ares with any more useful information?
Listen, I know you're very good at shooting arrows, and I applaud you for it, and I'm envious of you for it, but I am a researcher. I have gleaned everything that is possible to glean from this place.
Well, how do you know?
Well, I don't want to
Did
come
you-
up as a Venus here, so I'm not going to answer that question.
Did you have anything that you were going to retrain that Gerard could retrain you in?
Well, yeah, what's it called? Point blank and precise, but there are also people in the city that can do that.
That'll charge you. Maybe
I
Gerard
mean-
won't.
Gerard probably will, though. He is like Crotus's, no, fucking Ares.
He's a peasant.
Person, not
He's a
mine.
peasant.
He'll charge fucking 10 copper.
Yeah.
And if he charges, it goes at tier 3.
You guys are silly. Well, alright. I was going to go and get some training in, but... Jared, what are you doing today?
Doors didn't have no plans. Was going to see what Afrincat was doing today.
I kind of looks over to Half My Cat.
I'm going to be training. When are we leaving?
I think we're leaving tomorrow, actually. Yes, I'm going to be doing that. So, what's What's everyone else going to be doing, actually?
Has anybody seen Ares?
Oh.
I think Catherine
Nope.
would just try to speak with the spirits most of the time. After she, I think she would channel. You would channel. I'm thinking the trickster and then just go inside here and speak. Most
Actually,
of the day.
actually, considering how long it's been since Castle, since Castle was here, Maria will ask Castle if she wants to go and do stuff in the market, because they do still have things to sell. They can do things in the market.
In that case, she would need to channel the marshal. Yeah, she would agree and say, "Well, I don't think it's worth anything."
Dude, no,
She's-
you can't change it. You already said trickster.
No?
The thing is, when she's asked, trickster was for the case if I only contemplate in my room, and I need somewhere. It takes 1 hour.
But you said the trickster and then he asked. You can't change it after he asked you to do something.
When would Maria ask that? That's the thing, actually.
We just went through it. You said, I asked you who you channeled. You said the trickster. Then he asked you, let's go sell stuff. And you're like, oh wait, I want to channel the marshal. No, you can't do that.
I mean, if it makes a difference, they're already at their maximum friendship levels towards us. Unless they're going to
Yeah,
start
I mean, it
actually
doesn't really
giving
matter,
us money.
But that's what I'm saying. You can't change your choice for the day based on what
No, the
Alcindor
thing-
wants to do later.
The thing is that you asked it before you asked the thing when you asked what I channeled, they had nothing channeled. She would channel that after they have the plans and she found actually out what.
Now oh, you cheating bastard. Anyway, like Alcindor said, it doesn't really matter. He is currently at his max level, which means
And-
buying and selling at 75.
The trick, it doesn't matter. Yeah, the trickster has one personality trait which I try to avoid, but he does not have control, so it's okay.
Excellent. Okay, we spend the money. Yay! Alcandra's going to do training.
Hey, that rat stole our gold too, right?
You mean Savat?
He stole what you got from the last
Yeah,
time you
One
sold.
stack that we didn't.
It was like
pick up yet.
6 grand or something.
Yeah, he sold 6,000 gold. Who the hell does that shit? Savat, apparently.
You're a terrible treasurer.
What the fuck do you mean?
I mean, I don't know if I can trust you with our money no more.
I put it in the wagon and secured the wagon. Your men were the ones who were in charge of watching the wagon.
But you're the one who gets punished. They're getting flogged. You're the one who's getting punished.
What?
Yes.
Okay, Ares. Go have a cup of water. Get that, kind of out of your system.
What are you talking about? Ares has got the power of the lady.
Oh yeah, that's
Feels
right. He's
good.
immune. He's immune. That's right. Okay, well, okay. Okay, the string, Marias, and Castle are selling. Half Moon Cat, what are you doing? You're doing training. Now,
Well, first off, I'm gonna get rid of my tail, and then I'm gonna go find Nova.
Why you gotta be so mean to Gerard?
oh yeah, how much does it cost to retrain here, Aaron?
Normal.
Okay.
100%. Castle is enhancing your army. How much does that cost?
It costs 3,000 gold pieces. Total, so normal. So normally.
Oh jeez, wait,
So-
what the hell is it even? Oh, so I'm doing 1 day.
So, 3,000. What's 75% of that? 2250.
Yes. Very good. Also, let's see what we're going to sell, actually. Oh, yes. Let's sell the Great Sword. I'm a fan of selling the Great Sword. Who else wants to sell the Great Sword?
Everybody, I think.
Aaron, we're going to try first selling the +1 Bishop Great Sword. That's 83 feet weight. That will get us that much money.
Okay.
Does the merchant take it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
They seem willing to buy some more.
Okay. Let's see. We do have a lot of stuff here, actually. Did, hmm. Duh. I mean, the Shadow Breastplate is pretty nice. I think half my gun. No, she already has my shirt. Let's sell the Great Axe, the plus the Great Axe. Jeez, that's really weird. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of, almost the same amount. Yeah.
He'll offer you 6120.
Do you think that's a good price?
I think it's plenty of enough. But enough.
Yes. I'll take it.
All right.
That's 62 plus 6120. We are in business, boys. That's 6120. And there are 5 of us in the party, right? Just to make sure I have it correctly.
Alkender, Kayla, Halfmoon Cat, Cathal, and Ares.
Yes. Although Ares should... Yes. So each of us get 476 gold and 4 silver. I wonder if that should be in platinum pieces, actually. You know what? No.
Platinum's easier to steal, huh?
Wait, what?
Platinum is easier to steal.
What? What did it say? I didn't say that. What? Can you guys hear me? My mic's not muted?
Yeah, we hear that.
Hot micing again.
I'm just fucking with you guys.
Okay, so fast. Anyway, that is our plans, I think. I have edited the sheet accordingly, and I will edit my sheet. So everyone add that much to your sheet.
I think you're the only one who uses a sheet.
I'm using the cheat completely. But the
I
math
use-
is annoying.
I
have
use
no-
every sheet I have. What the hell? Wait,
How many monks do you have?
what?
How many monks do you have?
Me? I
Yes,
have a lot of monks. Why?
How many?
Wait, okay, so I'm extremely confused. I don't know how to. Oh, that's why. I have a lot of monks. Why?
Are you guys editing your sheet on the table?
Yes. I mean, I
What's
am.
it about?
No.
Well, you should be. Good down here. Let's see.
Wait, what the hell is the money? Oh, inventory. Okay, so 23.95 minus 90 is obviously 23. Why is this so difficult? I hate this sheet, Aaron. Why did you change the sheet?
Well, I love these sheets. I changed them because I got like I spent all the day today while I was at work importing enemies in.
Well,
So that way I can just drag and drop enemies and automatically have macros.
Alright,
that's
guys.
not ominous at all.
Let's go fight.
Let's go fight somewhere. He said, Jesus, you're not gonna level up.
They're gonna fucking level up. You can't stop us. It'll happen.
No.
The rest of this campaign, you're at level 9.
Level 9, wealth by level 15. Let's do this.
Yeah, right. I know about practically. I'll be right back.
Defeating
In
Quillinox
fact-
as level 9, wealth by level 22.
Let's play. In fact, let's take a break. 5 minutes.
Okay.
Don't you worry, guys. We'll have our +5 manuals, and our +6 belts, and our +6 headbands.
But I still will not be
level 11.
able to cast 3rd level spells. Or to use 3rd level extracts, excuse me.
I would prefer well up at level 11 to level. Because then I have my greater spirit power, and that's good. Because my greater spirit power allows me to do stupid shit. Like giving you some addictions.
What am
Well,
I gonna
you
do with a
see-
standard action?
You're going to... Oh, you know what you're going to do with the standard action? You're going to let one of the spellcasters use it. Or you're going to let Alkander use it, I guess. Because apparently bombs do more than I thought.
Exactly, that's what I'm gonna do.
Stop being blind, you idiot.
I also give 1d10 spirit charges instead of 1d6. Or was it 1d8? I don't know. Remember.
Did you say D100?
D10.
Cause I'm about to lose my shit.
That would be awesome, D100s. No, I get D8 at level 10, and at level 11 I have my greatest spirit power. Actually, level 12 would be better, than I give also plus 7 plus 9, I think. Yeah.
I was gonna watch this stream back and I was gonna be like, what have I done?
I'm not even building the medium. I don't know what to do with the gold but buying defensive items.
Don't worry, you just come to Maria and she will charge you a small surcharge and she will make whatever you want.
The thing is that there's no item for mediums.
There's an item for mediums. There's like armor for mediums.
Which really sucks.
I mean, it's
My
armor
charge.
for mediums. Oh yeah, that's right. Castle. What?
Yes.
Wait. What can Castle make? Castle should make something.
Why?
Because you don't know what to take. Actually,
Can Maria make magic items?
yes.
Can she make my +1s into +2s?
No. Not yet.
Fire her.
Well, okay, no. Oh, hey, yes, also, I should actually... so it's like... Let's say it was 9 when we went to get the thing sorted out. So we did shopping at like 10. So we came back at like 11. No, 10:30. Because I'll give Maria enough time to finish up her project. Should be nice.
I'm thinking about just buying feather tokens at this point.
Why?
Because it's fun.
Just buy more HP, man. What are you doing?
It's
Go buy
boring.
some. Go buy some
Yeah.
armor.
You should totally just, instead of spending whatever money you did on armor, just buy potions of cure serious wounds.
Why?
So that
'Cause
you
you're
don't
always
die.
Nah. Healing is first worth it while I have my Hierophant spirit, and this one's not available. Because then
I remember the Hierophant. She was weird and I didn't like her.
I thought the
Hierophant was
Hierophant was a male. I think Castle is
Doesn't
all
matter.
female.
all spirits are males. All spirits are the same person. Still.
Wow, this really annoys me. Oh wait, never mind. The new sheet is fucking with me because I had everything in the old sheet and now I have to.
I'm actually thinking about buying a centering jewel. Because that could be pretty useful.
You don't say.
Although I would need to tattoo it. Because it's impossible to wear it. Or buy a scroll of Glimpse of Ashik. Because that's stupid.
Okay, this fucking thing. Okay. This is making me upset. I don't like this.
I find it funny how only psychics get item support, and the rest of the psychic occult classes don't get item support that much. It's pretty fun.
Alright.
So,
Going back. Did anyone else leave?
I never left.
Colonel left, I think.
I'm here.
Yeah, then everybody's here.
sounds like a good time. Okay, so they have done all the selling that they can do today, right?
Unless you buy more stuff.
Let's see, I actually want to buy a Metamagic Rod. But this is... I don't think you should do that. Well, I mean, I guess it is a shared fund. Mm-mm. No, you know what? Should ask first. That's really courteous.
Are you sure the scroll said that it would take 3 days? I remember you asking for something else to be made that would take 3 days.
3 weeks.
What would take 3 weeks?
The building.
No, not that.
The scarf? What? Not the scarf.
Okay, fuck, I need to go to the toilet again.
That's what the break was for.
Okay, so...
Coffee. Too much coffee.
Nice. So Mary is going to... Well, I'm assuming this market business does not take them more than an hour. In which case, Mary will go back to the library, actually, and she will finish the project she was working on. Assuming they stop at 10:30, she will finish by around 1.
Wait, what was she doing? Sorry, I was reading what Aries.
She made the thing that I showed you. She started it the day before in the library with Alexander and Kayla.
Oh, okay.
So now she's finishing it. It's a surprise. It's not a surprise, they know.
Who knows?
Well, Alkander and Myriad is a joint. Well, it's a joint project-ish. He knows
So
that
you're
she's
not buying a
making it.
so you're not buying a meta magic rod?
No, she's not buying the Meta Magic Rod. She would have to tell him, which the current time would not allow for. Although what she will do, actually, she's going to buy a Scroll of Fly, because that's a useful spell. That's a good spell.
Alright, 75%. What does it cost?
Let me check. $282 gold. Nice, I'm gonna mark it on my sheet.
See, you don't have to wait another day if you want to buy a scroll of teleport for 75%.
I mean, I'm locked down for the next 8 hours, so until like 6.
Aries? Did you hear me?
No.
You didn't hear me?
No, I didn't. Or else I would have responded. But
I said you could have saved yourself 3 days and bought a scroll for 75% instead of 50.
I don't care.
You're really pinching that many, huh? How much does the scroll cost that you want to get?
It's pretty expensive. It's like 3,000 gold for one scroll of one casting, and also we're still getting like the actual spell cast on us.
Yeah, so look up what the scroll, do the math on the scroll, and then do the math on the charge for the spell.
The charge for the spell would just be times 10, which is a lot cheaper. Let's see.
I think it's just times 10, it's the caster level.
No, it's like,
too.
yeah, the caster level is in, but like it's times 10 instead of times 25.
Alright, it's a 5th level spell. At the 9th level is the earliest I can cast. So that is 5 times 9 times 10.
450.
Divided by 2. 225?
No. That's for the casting, not for the scroll. The
Yeah, that's
scroll
for
is
the
lower.
casting. The scroll is like,
Where's the scroll?
wait, that's not right. It's greater teleport we want, right?
Yep.
No.
It should be.
Teleport is fine. We're not going to, like, Mars. Jesus. We're not going that fucking far.
It's only 100 miles, or what is it, 100 miles per level, per caster level.
Yeah, 900
so-
miles will get you there.
Well, you see, the thing is that if we take teleport, we're going to have to roll on a table. And the last time we rolled on a
You know
table,
what?
someone got
You know what?
snatched by a griffin.
Or it became a health walk.
You know?
I don't think that's a problem. Okay? Because by getting snatched up by a griffin, she got here faster.
I mean, that's fair. But you also
It costs 1,125 gold, so 1125.
Yep.
Divide that by
That's-
half.
Does
572.5. And this has come out of Ares' pocket. So yes,
Oh, it could-
Ares will wait.
Okay.
Right, so you're taking the wagon, and how many people? And the army too? Or just...
No, the army's building.
So the army's staying here.
And Kayla has to come with me because she's now my level 1 wizard. That's casting the scroll for me.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna say she's coming with you.
There's what?
This is why Ares has a plan for everything. And then instead of getting a level 1 wizard, I got a level 9 psychic.
I mean, it still works.
Yeah, Ares wants everything.
Oh, I need to have a little bit of everything. I want to have my ice cream with my pie.
That's more a better metaphor. Okay, so you're buying the scroll from Matanos for half of 11.25. Wait, 11.25? I thought you said it was
Just because Alkender can't read.
What?
5 times 9 times 25.
Yeah, that's what I
For a
did.
scroll?
1, 2, 5, 7, 9. Yeah, it's 5 times 9 times 25.
Alright, okay. And what was the 281?
That's the casting of the actual spell, but that's full. These are full price.
The casting would be full price. The scroll would be at half price.
Okay.
So it's 375 plus whatever half the scroll is. And Ares is paying for that?
Yeah, he's got to purchase his scroll to get to Resmir.
What I mean,
That's tomorrow.
also, one additional willing, medium, or small creature. Okay, so problem with that. That's a cast level 5. That's a cast level 5 casting. That's going to take the caster and one person. That's not going to take all us. That's why I was saying it's really expensive, because if we want to take everybody, it costs like a shit ton more, including
It's
the person
9
who's
times
casting.
9 times 25?
No, it's like it's because none of us are casting the spell except on the scroll. The scroll would cost like
That's how
not
much
that
that's
little.
For
Because one,
level 9 casting?
well, that's for level 9 casting, but that's like okay. Let's assume Kayla's casting the scroll. So with that, she can take herself, Ares, Castle, and Cat, I guess.
I don't understand.
Yeah, you can only take one person per 3 caster level, so it'd have to be caster level like shit, 9, 12, 15.
Wait, no,
It
I
would
thought
have
it
to
was
be
one
a
person
high...
per caster level.
No.
No,
For teleport?
No.
teleport says one person per free.
I mean, we could always house rule it, but
I don't know what you're going on about.
I'm
But
saying that
Ares, Dova, and Kayla are going to be able to make it to Resmir. And then from there, they can make it to the tournament.
what about the rest of us, though?
Will you come to Resmir or not?
Do we have a choice?
Yes, you do.
Do we have a choice that would be easier than, just sucking it up and going to where the tournament is?
Are you asking me?
No, it's a rhetorical question.
You could always go fishing.
Yeah, fishing
Matter of
is
fact,
super fun.
as soon as Half Moon Cat ditches Gerard, that's exactly what he's going to go do.
That's weird. Did the music stop for anyone else?
Of course it did.
Okay.
I did not hear the music because my music was over the music.
Okay, so she'll be down at the library up until like 12, and then okay. When she comes back at like noon, who's in tavern? Because Alcander's still training somewhere.
Cathel's in the tavern because she comes with her.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But Cathel would most of the time while they walk be absent, as she tries to figure one thing out.
Cathel?
Yes. So,
You seem distracted, dear. Is there anything bothering you?
you could say so. I tried to figure out what he did yesterday, and why I have so many weird papers in my backpack. And why they're written with blood?
That Death Rod is a very unpleasant fellow.
Well, I think he does his best to be unpleasant.
He's succeeding.
I agree. She just goes over her throat where the marks of the fork are. But he has intelligent methods to do his things, I
Didn't
guess.
you already get a restoration?
Where-
Yeah, we got the restoration.
Yeah.
But we were also like shopping.
Would those marks still be there?
Yeah, restoration does not remove marks. A heal would do.
Oh, Ares
does-
didn't heal you.
Yeah.
How dare you, Ares?
Cath would also not bother to ask, so yeah. And it's only non-lethal damage. Actually, it should both. I think it took 3d6 in total. Only 8 non-lethal damage.
That's not an only number. Actually, okay, you know what? We should probably actually stop faffing about because we want to get to White Throne before the end of the session.
I'm not
Yes.
faffing about.
What is Ares doing? Oh wait, what is Ares doing actually? I think he was talking. What is he doing?
Raising morale.
Why do I don't believe that?
You don't believe he's raising morale?
Yes, because he's a lunatic.
How dare you?
I just there. The trick. But yeah, it's called a trickster. Death Rod, so it's okay. He's
Death Rod is not the.
all of them are Death Rod technically. In some kind of way.
Everything is Death Rod and Death Rod is nothing.
The Death Rod is also technically only the what was it called? The nickname.
Alright, I know what Ares is gonna do for the day. He's gonna go to the wizard tower and ask if he can sit in on the lesson.
Hey, that retraining. Although I probably should. This is a bit late, I guess.
Do you mean with all them low-level wizards you want to go to the wizard tower?
Yeah.
Okay.
I should probably mention that I don't know whether this will change anything, but I have a pretty good spellcraft on Maria, I think you have to have more ranks than the person that you're training.
What are you trying to say? You trying to say the teacher's a bad teacher?
Is the teacher like over 5th level? I mean, yeah, that's probably enough actually. Never mind. I'm just saying, if you want to insource, you can insource. Alcander can't help you because he has literally 2 ranks.
I think it'll be funner for Ares to go into the tower.
Go to Wizard Tower. Become a
What?
Wizard
He
Tower.
does not
With
want.
everybody, with all the students who got their asses kicked and shit by Kayla for you.
Fucking kid.
I think. In reality, I know that Aris deep in his heart wants to go with train with Dark Mage. And learn from him.
I feel like, as much as that would be useful to Ares, Ares would be on point of his sword at all points, at all times. It's like, you shut your mouth! Oh, is that actually useful? Oh, I'm gonna kill you!
Decided on going to the Wizard Tower, right?
Yeah, Wizard Tower, fun stuff.
Oh! Oh, that's going to be funny. Are you going to RP that? Do it.
Do you want to, or do you want to get to White Throne?
We'll get to White Throne soon.
Alright.
Soon, TM.
So you walk into the Wizard Tower earlier in the morning for the first lesson, and you see a bunch of wizards with black eyes and arms in slings and such like that. One with a broken leg and crutches. Some pretty messed up dudes. They didn't bother to get healing. They're kind of poor. And they all look toward you. And some of them glare, but most of them seem happy to see you. Lord Ares! Lord Ares! Lord Ares! Lord Ares! They call from there. Lord Ares! Lord Ares, are you here to pick one of us? Pick me! Pick me! And the teacher's like, calm down! Calm down, young wizards! Calm down! Ah, Lord Ares of Borderlax, I understand. What can I do for you? Why have you graced my hall this morning?
Well, it is not just of Borderlax. I am also Lord Ares of Gallifas, and I have come to learn of the spells. I am still a young man. I have yet much to learn.
Well, we can all, young or old, learn more, that is true. Please, feel free to sit in and listen. Where does Ares sit? Sit here, Lord Ares! There's a seat right here! Another one farther up. I got one up here! You can see better from up here, Lord Ares!
I'm going to randomly, arbitrarily assign that there was a nice young man that was in the middle of the class that was excitedly jumping up and down. I'm going to sit next to him.
Oh, Lord Ares! My name's Tommen!
Good morning, Tommen.
Yes. I'm glad you sat next to me. I can help you out a lot. I can teach you a lot about spells and you know how to see what you're doing and recognize what other people are doing and you know how to listen for them and yeah, all sorts of stuff like that.
Ares will give him, like, look him dead in the eye, give him a nice little nod, and then say, yes, but I'm going to listen to the lesson first.
Yeah, today is a good one. It's on somatic components and you know what you do with your hands and how you make the signs and you know the most general stuff, you know, so easy stuff like method, you know, like low level spells, the basic stuff. But it's cool. They'll teach you how to hold your hands just right. And then you know, as the lesson is starting, he really doesn't shut up. He's like, hold your hands just right, and how you can, you know, try to hide them without showing him off too much. And
I'm gonna
kinda
give
just,
Tommen
be
a nice
sneaky
little
about it.
hug with my left arm because he's sitting on my left. I'm gonna give him a nice little hug with my left arm, and slowly but surely that arm turns into a kind of a grapple, and slowly suffocating.
And now when you hide in there, murders.
And then I let go.
Oh, wow, that's a big hug.
I have a lot of love to give.
He's kind of winded for a few minutes, but after that he keeps charging right back up again. And then wow, where was I, man? You got a great hug. Anyway, yeah, my dad has a good hug. He usually does that to me too. He has a way of just squeezing all the air out of me, and then I can't talk for like 20, 30 minutes sometimes. But he can squeeze pretty hard. He's a pretty big guy. You should meet my dad. I'd like to get
he
you
goes
to
from
see him.
staring at the teacher. Slowly, his gaze shifts over to Tommen, and then he says very pleasantly, "Please, you are distracting me."
Oh, I'm sorry, my lord, Ares. Yeah, this lesson, yeah, it's actually my second time through this class, so I remember this lesson from last time. It's actually like this. He's talking about right now what he's going through right now. He's going through about how to get your somatic components, get your hands really low kind of behind you, and so if you can hide them and stuff like that. Sometimes, it comes in handy. Sometimes you want to cast spells and you don't want people to know what they're doing, So that's what he would do on this one, this sort of time. You'd put them like behind your body, and you kind of like, or maybe kind of one hand in front of your mouth and stuff like that. That goes into kind of verbal components, because that's another lesson. That's actually next week. We're still going over this one right now.
Actually, already familiar with how to cast a spell in deceiving your opponents. But please, let him speak.
Oh, yeah, the teacher, yeah. Well, he's a pretty good wizard. I mean, like I said, I had this class once already. I took it last semester, but he was my teacher last time too. And unfortunately, I had to take it again. But I think I learned a lot the first time, and I think I'll learn even more this time. I think I learned enough to pass it. Because you should really pay attention to this teacher because he's really good. But this one time when we were going over some more dangerous spells, some some of the evocation spells, like but none of the bad ones, some like raise and stuff like that. Yeah, this one time I kind of died to accidentally set his robe on fire. It was because I don't think he liked that. I think that might have been why I failed last time. But do you think that's why I failed, Lord Ares?
Tommen, I think you may have failed because you weren't paying attention. For example, Tommen, if I was your instructor and I was teaching you the sword, but rather than paying attention to me, you were talking to another student, you might get slashed across the chest. But I can guarantee you, it does not feel good.
Yeah, that's probably about as bad as getting set on fire, I think. Wow. I wouldn't want either of them. Have you ever been set on fire? And have you ever been cut across the chest? Which one do you think would be worse, Lord Ares?
Have you seen a demon whose hand could crush a man? That is worse.
Demon? You've seen demons before? What demon did you see? What was it like? How big was it? He could crush you in his hand? That must have been a big demon. What kind of weapon did he hurt you? What happened to you? What tell me all about it, Lord Ares.
All I can tell you is I fainted.
Tommen! You need to be paying attention. Isn't this your third time through this class? Oh, I'm sorry, teacher. Yeah, I got my good notes right here, you see? And he holds up notes, and he tries to bluff poorly, because clearly there's not much written on his paper. And he goes on with his lesson.
And eventually, toward the end of the lesson, Ares would ask him the differences between divine casting and arcane casting, since we are on the somatic components.
Well, are you asking in reference to somatic components?
Yes.
He would say, well, normally divine spells don't require as much to get their casting. They get their powers from another source. I normally have to deal with the arcane sort.
But you're telling me that other than the fact that they derive their powers from another being, you are unsure as their relevance to somatic components?
Well, there are a few. I know that many spells for divine casters require a specific focus in lieu of these things. Other spells can be cast with simple verbal commands or hand gestures. It is quite similar to arcane casting.
But it is of the most interest to me is if when you are casting a spell, the somatic components and the very specific ways you are gesturing must be done such, but it leaves you vulnerable to attack. And even as a divine caster as I am, I find that to be particularly dangerous. Is there perhaps something that can be done?
Yes, you must. These are the times. It is good that we have such a seasoned adventurer such as Lord Ares, a seasoned knight and lord of many realms here to remind us of such things, me being just a lowly teacher. I do not normally dwell too long on the subject of concentration when it comes to be casting your spells. Yes, Lord Ares, thank you very much for reminding me. Yes, and he goes on about that.
Hooray. I also
Anyway.
wanted to heal up the people that were there with the channel healing.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you channel everybody in the classroom, and they start cheering, Lord Ares! Lord Ares! And the teacher takes about 5 minutes to get them all calmed down.
But Ares is very an astute student. He is sitting there watching, not writing down a single thing because he did not bring the materials required for class.
That's soldierly. Anyway, so you go throughout the class, you spend a full 8 hours training,
Yeah.
and everybody else is just training this day.
Alcander's training. Maria finished the holster. The Castle. I don't remember what Castle was doing.
Cathal, we're gonna survive this day. Our desire and destinations will be fulfilled. We're a unit and fight. Oh, that's your inspiration. Can anybody hear that?
Oh, I'm
Yes,
sorry.
I can hear him talking, but I can't understand it.
I'm sorry, I forgot again that my microphone was up. Was somewhere else where it should not be. It's just that she's most likely just speaking with the spirits and trying to understand why.
All day?
Most of the day, and she doesn't have something to do in the town actually. No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we could host another meeting of the book club.
That would technically be one thing which you can do. But there is
because Maria
Elf
would
Grey
be
was
done
lost.
at
Elven
Book
Ray was
club.
lost.
The book club.
Yeah, Maria and Castle, they had a book club, because of the shades of it's quite bullshit.
Oh, jeez. You need to tell Kayla about that one.
She will be integrated.
The first rule about book club: you don't talk about book club.
Well, then how do you get more members?
Except to prospective members of the book club.
Wait. The thing is, how book clubs work is that you don't read books. In fight clubs, you don't speak about the fight clubs. But in the book clubs, it's the first rule: you don't read books.
You watch the movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, getting on with that. Is that what you want to do right now?
Yeah, that's the one thing which happens most likely. Just to get distracted. But we don't need to repeat that out, I think.
Go ahead. Yeah, no. Well, I want to hear this.
What have we done?
I don't know.
That's what you get. You wanted to hear the school. I want to hear this book club.
Oh jeez. Okay. Well, alright.
So weird. I need to think. I never read them. Yeah, no, I never want to read 50 Shades of Grey. Fuck's sake.
Shades of Elven Grey.
Well, I don't think any of us here, or certainly hope none of us here have. So, except Terranel probably. But, so go ahead and just wing it.
Oh, clearly.
Wait, it's worse?
I mean, 50 Shades of Elven Grey is just Calistrian. 50 Shades of Vampiric Grey.
It's Twilight?
Yeah, that's Twilight. You're thinking of something completely different.
That's basically Twilight.
Anyway.
50 Shades of
Well,
Bretonian
let's hear
Grey.
it.
Jesus Christ.
That's just people being drawn and quartered.
Hey!
Let's hear your book club.
Oh god. What have we done? Neuromon, you do the thing.
Nope, that's both of you.
I don't know how to start the book.
I'm trying to think of way to start.
No, that doesn't work.
Alright, now, oh Jesus. Okay. Now that we have our undesirables out of the way, we shall commence the second meeting of the book club of Dawn's Crescendo.
Yeah, and we have also a book bag with the carriage. So, that's good.
That's very good.
Why
I can see that she gave Alcander a lot of interesting books. Why don't we go over these?
Oh, we can. Although some of them are a little bit boring. Some of them are just about science, and well, but you would just like.
Well, I
already.
think you're giving science a little bit too little credit. Science is very interesting.
Oh yes, it is, but yes, about speaking about science sometimes can be pretty boring, as it is about statements, and you cannot discuss arguments and try to nullify them although they are proven.
But, I suppose that is true. Alright, well, I am very interested in this. She pulls out the... She pulls out the Book of Lust.
Oh, yeah. The teachings of Callistrative. Hey, this thing, well, it is rather interesting book. Just a moment, I actually want to read one thing at first. It is, well, it is more about has small stories about how to, well, do good love in Callistrative ways.
She slips the book into a part of her cloak.
I just say that there are some. If you might have heard the quote, "Love the food and not the chef," There are stories like a young woman actually going into a restaurant and, well, instead of eating, she starts actually just to go there to look at the cook, and one day happens that it happens that they find themselves in a small little room, alone.
Hmm. Do go on. We could. I feel like we've done enough.
And he continues describing it, how it happens, and then after some time that she finds out that actually the chef is, let me say, a little bit that he cheated on her, and well, it ends with her that she almost kills him, but then remembers that she should not kill the chef, as the life is a little bit more than just revenge. And, well, she finds other people to enjoy.
Uh-huh.
And you enjoyed this book? Dova would ask.
Is it the
Noah's in the book club.
Present!
Okay, Suits is now in the book club as well. What, he is like sitting on Maria's shoulders and looking very cautiously at Dova from a safe distance.
Dova's not having any of that Suits business up on her.
This is your fault.
What? No. Gato, you enjoyed this book?
Well, almost every elf read it, I think, Kieran, as it is a pretty normal book to have. As it is about, well, the teachings of Lust, and written by another deity.
Don't feel as though it has enough primal instinct and bestial prowess in it.
Huh? That's true, although it is speaking about, she just looks things for a moment. I think in the later parts, they are speaking a lot about children of mixed races and who they sometimes come to be. And those stories are rather wild. Sometimes, well, the usage of whips, the favorite weapon of the favorite thing, and laughing.
Oh, that does sound quite kinky.
Really, I'm just going to. I have to ask. Do you find pleasure in pain?
Not
She's
particular.
got like one claw. This is like a Lion King scene. One claw out, and slowly but surely, gliding down. Not actually clawing at you, but gliding down your robe.
She just not particular. I prefer to take the other side.
Come again?
I
You
prefer
mean
to
pain
take...
and pleasure? Is that the other
I think
side?
she gets
No.
pleasure from inflicting pain.
Oh wow,
the dominant
Castle
person.
is she's low-key sadist.
she's a sadist instead of a masochist.
No, she
Which is ironic considering how much she's died.
Yeah.
But actually, Careful started. It said that she was the woman, the man with the pants on. But it says at the end.
This is your fault, Aaron. I hope you know.
Yeah, that's about enough of that anyway. So, you guys ready to finish up for this day and go into the next?
Yep.
Oh, that's 2 days.
No.
No, Aries is not. What does Aries want to do after this class?
You still have this Facing the macro.
Let's see. You need another 8 hours? What time did you finish your class?
I don't know.
That's a crit Diplo. Let's see. You'll sell. Does that include the 2 channels?
No,
That you already
I only
used?
did 1 channel.
Yeah, but the 2 charges.
No, I'll subtract it. You just tell me what I sold, and I'll subtract from what I've already done.
Oh yeah, I guess this would count as another day in which you could do spell research.
I only have 7 charges of lay on hands remaining.
Well, how can you do 7 channels? Isn't that 2 charges?
No, that's Krotos' stuff.
Why you still have Krotos' stuff in there? What are you talking about?
Because Krotos will never leave that stuff, ever. Krotos is coming back.
So you have 7 lay on hands?
Yes.
Well, you'll be able to sell all 7 of them, that's for sure.
Alright.
That's all you have? Aside
Yeah.
from the raise?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. And was actually the real men in the relationship. That's what he says. Okay, 2 spell-based research. Okay. So, you guys do that into the night, but I'm gonna go ahead and advance the day.
You do that.
It's now
Hooray!
15th day of Rastus.
And the clock is ticking. I believe the thing is ready today, right?
Yes, that's fine. I'll just
Awesome.
be ready. You guys can go whenever.
Peace out, Caliphas!
So, I mean, the scroll is ready, so he gets the scroll, so you're gonna pay for the teleport for everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
I think we all pay for our part. Question mark?
No, Ares said he was paying for it all. It was only like $375 for the cast of it.
Yeah.
And it was... What?
And Matanos was providing an individual.
Yeah, he's providing 1 scroll.
And a wizard.
He was not providing an individual.
I was paying for the wizard, but he was providing a wizard. I didn't have to go and seek one out.
To do the casting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. You could have done that from the merchant just there.
Hey.
But only this way, the 500 whatever gold goes to Matanos instead. It doesn't go to the merchants.
Sure. Start selling my stuff to Matanos. What's up?
Oh wait, that's right. Since we do have, how much time do we have before we have to leave? Let's try to sell one more thing.
Oh my gosh. And they call me the Paladin of Gold.
Hey man, we gotta hustle. They visit the market. Let's sell the... What's it called? The +2 hide armor. That's gonna be... Do they have this much?
They will buy it for 62.36.
Nice. I believe... Do they look like they're ready to buy more or like... Stop?
No
Seeming
whammies, no
to
whammies, no whammy.
Have a bit of coin left.
Let's see. Let's try to sell...
A small bit.
So was Halfmoon Cat at book club since Dova was there?
No, I'm not going to know the day in the books.
Hey,
I steal
could have
books. I
brought your
don't read
A.
books.
Focus, NPC.
right, let's see. One amulet and that. Wait, no. Let's try to sell both. They got that much?
He'll offer you 2,046.
2,046. Okay, let's do just one then. 1,500. I feel like that's a bit too much of a gap. Should be like, let's not do that. So it'd be 6,236 plus 1,500.
Wait, they're...
Oh yeah, because it would be 1,500 for one. That's for both.
How much for one normally? 100%?
100% is 2,000. So it'll be
2,000,
1,500.
okay.
Yeah. So let me see here. Everybody add that to your sheets.
Wait, what? Add what? What just happened here? Oh, I see. Never mind. Alright.
Okay, now we're ready to go.
And here we go.
It's so cold.
Alkandra seems kind of used to this.
Ares is going to go and look for a fur coat to wrap himself up in. That's something he hasn't had to use, like, ever.
Alkandra takes off his coat and drapes it around Maria because apparently she's also very cold.
Is that
So,
Bigfoot
Ares,
in the north?
as you get here, you will see werewolves walking openly in their werewolf form through the streets, including and also trolls and things of that sort, walking openly throughout with humans.
Hey, which one of the guests, out of character, which one of the guests was the one that told us about the one that was up here? The gem.
Yes.
The gem.
Solomon, was it?
Yep.
Did
What are
we
you gonna
give
ping?
word to him to meet us here?
No, but all that matters is that we're here. You'll find us.
He has a way of doing that.
Do you remember
Yeah, after the fight.
finding yourself in a lich's cavern, and then Alakit just pops up, like, bros, white throne.
Deuce.
Oh god. Okay. So let's see here.
I was in the middle of Canterite, minding my own business, and some lizard man comes up to me. He's like, dude, you and me, soulmates. Let's go.
Oh man, that's too much.
Our destinies are combined from this moment forward. You will see.
This is fucking JoJo myself.
Shut up. Alright, what you guys doing?
Lady,
here?
should I trust this guy? You need to trust this guy, says the lady.
Stop! You're gonna make me choke.
You see, this is why you don't do that. Alright, so what exactly are we doing here? I know what I'm doing here, but what is the
Giving the
rest of you
stink
doing
eye
here?
to all these trolls and what?
Werewolves.
What is
Werewolves, winter wolves, all that.
I did say that this place was very flexible. It is extremely flexible. Mira buttons up Alcander's coat on because he gave it to her. Well, alright. I do actually have some things that I want to do here. Obviously, we have to research at the library. But how long? How long do you think would be fine to stay here for? Because I do have other things.
As long as we don't do trouble, we can stay here for 2 days. But we need to get back before Resmi calls. Does remember?
So that's going to be a shit ton of research I have to do. But I also have to do this thing. What time is it in the day when we get here?
A teleport is like pretty much instant, right? Oh wait, I forgot to roll. Huh.
Let's assume it was a... Well, no. Let's not assume that, actually.
So first you gotta roll a diplomacy to see how well he knows the place.
What, Ares?
Anyone.
I got this. And Ares we trust.
Do we get one for each person that can roll diplomacy?
Doesn't matter. Rolled
Yeah.
17.
Is that actually Gerard's diplomacy?
No, that was Ares.
No.
So you are on target, and you know instantly whenever you left Califas.
I'm thinking it took like an hour to sell the stuff, so 10. We're here 10.
And you're all fatigued unless you had somewhere to deal with it.
Oh yeah, so that means one
No.
less spell slot.
But
What?
yes, yeah, no. You're right. Well, I'm going to go to the tavern. Where is it?
I'm assuming Alexander would. Well, wait. Would the knowledge Nokel give me where the tavern is?
I'm gonna find the first humanoid I find and ask them. I'm not even waiting for Alkander. It's too fucking cold outside.
Patience, my lord.
Gerard doesn't have a coat. He's freezing.
Well, okay, some of us, you know,
Alright,
are
the guy
used
asks you,
to
what you want?
suffering.
Please.
He kind of barks at you.
Where is the closest tavern or inn?
You can roll for it, or you can use that 23.
There.
Oh well, my lord, the closest tavern would be right there.
Thank you very much. And he's starting to shiver as he walks that way.
Well, I guess
As you walk into the closest tavern, you look around, and quickly you will see that there are mostly just trolls around here.
Where's the
And
troll
they'll
king?
all... No,
Ares will
go
look
ahead.
over at Gerard. At least your mug is prettier than most around here. Lord Ares, I don't find that funny.
Well, as you walked in anyway, the music would stop and everybody would look up for their drinks. And the bartender would say, the hell are you doing coming in here? You're likely to start a riot. Bartender also is a troll.
That is a very rude assumption. I have no quarrel here. I'm
We
cold.
don't serve your kind. Get the hell out of here.
My kind. Are you saying that I am not worthy of your service?
I'm saying you're too ugly to be drinking in my bar.
How very rude. I cannot tolerate this. You must apologize.
Get the hell out of here. You don't like it, you can leave whenever you want.
Did he just invite us in?
That's exactly the opposite of what he did have look at.
He said we can leave whenever we want.
You're twisting words now, Halfling.
Ares is gonna go to the fireplace and warm himself.
Well, alright. If we just pay for lodging, is that fine? How much would you charge us?
There's plenty of other bars. Get the hell out of mine.
Jeez.
And you'd see a bunch of trolls start to stand up from their seats.
I'm
We
gonna
should
go.
consider to take another tavern.
You can
Thank-
find one about half mile down the road in the Delta district.
Thank you, good sir. I'm sorry that we came into this tavern. We don't know a lot about this town, so we are new.
Just be happy I don't have to clean your blood up on the floor. Get out.
We much appreciate it. Thank you for your help.
Appreciate you leaving.
You will leave.
Ares is going to try. Let's try, what's this? Fort or will?
For what?
Okay, we're gonna do will.
Well then. You don't get
That
to
was
have
me
secrets.
This is me attempting to crop dust that bar.
Oh, that would be a fort. You see, you gotta ask me beforehand. So what's your fort
22.
with that roll? It's 14. Okay. What do you mean attempting? Yeah, that's pretty successful.
There's nothing coming out of you that they haven't smelt already.
They insulted me.
That's not appropriate.
They sent you
Sure.
around here to this bar.
Gerard gives Ares a very proud high five kind of thing deal. That's right, Lord Ares. We'll not take anything from him.
Everybody's just gonna jump over the frozen river, huh?
No,
Jump over the bridge.
I thought we were working around. Or is it here?
No, it's underneath Ares now.
Oh, okay. So we just walk around.
Anywho.
Kalis is over
Let's
there. I got this.
Well, as you walk in, the bartender will say, "Welcome, welcome, my lord, to the Shining Fork Tavern."
I'm confused.
You're confused? What, did you come for a drink? A meal? A room, maybe? There's not much to be confused about in here. We're very simple.
How is it you know I am a lord?
Well, you look mighty shiny, if I could say so myself. As you clearly have magic enhanced armor and such.
That is okay. And an adventurer would also be considered a lord? It's no matter, It was surprising to me that you know my title.
You can sense more of him.
Then I will. I was trying to make him have to bluff his way out.
Nope, you get the impression that he probably calls everyone my lord in order to score more coin.
Yeah, at least it is a lot more bit comfortable here. Is that other place? They are far rude. Have you been to the trolls?
What? You went to the Raging Club?
Yes,
That was
I
a
don't
unfortunately.
foolish
know.
move.
It
You could have
is.
gotten yourself killed. But you look like you might have been able to handle yourselves. Who knows?
Yeah, we are kind of new here, so I haven't actually been this far up before. The furthest I got was in the forest.
Well, will you folks staying for the night?
Yes, we would like to.
What she said.
How
Can
many?
please make the arrangements. Barkeep, there is a general goods store that I can find a good winter coat.
Okay, so Maria's going to hand Castle a note at this point.
Okay, what would be in it? She just looks fast at it. Takes a glance.
I do.
Uh,
You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
He directed you toward the merchant.
Come, Gerard. I can't have my servant freezing on me now.
Do you get
Can.
winter clothes?
Oh, we're not just getting winter clothes. We're getting some Ned Stark winter coats. I want that fur cloak, man.
How much are the clothes, the winter clothes?
I don't know, but I'm paying triple because I want it to be lavish. Except for Gerard, he gets shit.
Well, look up how much they cost. I don't remember. I think like they weigh 8 pounds. I know that much. I forget how much they cost though.
I'm looking up.
And she points at.
8 gold.
Yep.
Cold winter outfit. 8 gold.
Well, she would charge you. Let's see, for 2 of them. So you would pay 24 for yours, and his would be another 8. So that's 32, and then whatever the multiplier is, which I gotta fucking remember every time. Keep thinking I'm gonna transfer it over. Oh, yeah. I think.
So she, huh?
That was a very grovelly voiced she. Maria nods at Sheer, at Cathal, in understanding.
Alright, 40 gold.
Sounds good.
So what about 10 gold per outfit?
Plus the furs, right?
Yeah, that's for your lavish ones and his normal ones.
Alright.
And I'm grabbing a normal one.
mine better come equipped with the furs.
10
The
gold, yeah, for you.
furs.
Cold weather outfit with the fur. With the fur.
The whole club was looking at him.
Alright, you guys got your cold weather outfits.
Nice. Alright. It's time to go and do some things. It's currently how long did it take for us to get checked in here?
You still haven't gotten chicken, or you haven't paid anything yet?
Yeah, Carol would have paid for 6 rooms.
For a month's worth of time because she's gonna throw 1 billion gold at him.
Yep. I will pay. I put 30 gold pieces in.
That's too much.
5 gold a room.
Wherever Cathal goes, she just makes it rain.
He's like, milady, you got rooms for the week.
Yes, much appreciated. I hope this is enough to also pay the breakfast, which we most likely consume here in the morning.
The finest in the city.
Thank you.
Oh, that should be quite an interesting experience, actually. What? Why are you laughing?
Nothing.
What? Okay, Andrew looks at Cathal.
Well, we asked me just to put you into the same room as we should cut costs a little bit, but we don't need.
What?
So I only got 6 rooms so that Gerard can have his own room.
What are you doing? Huh?
You are in the same room as Maria.
Look, it's
Pay for your own room.
It should be no problem.
You know what? Better idea. Alkender, pay for a suite. You guys can room together in style.
look. It's just we spend most of the time in your room anyway, talking. So we might as well accommodate for that. Don't want to get an empty room. I suppose that does make sense.
Is she gonna bluff him?
Well, I mean, okay, I guess you could. Do I have to roll both in secret?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait, shit.
Yeah, well, this is, like I said, we're not gonna get much done, because we're gonna stop here in about 10 minutes.
Oh my fuck, Marie! Okay, but okay.
Alkender knows that she has some kind of ulterior motive.
Alkender stares at Maria, scrutinizes her, and she blinks at him. He's like, oh, anyway, we'll deal with that later. What are we? I guess I'll go. This is distracting.
Wait till
Where
she
is the
lies.
library? Here, sir. Do you know what the library is?
Everyone look towards the Keeper and just say, we would like to search for the library in this place. Could you tell us?
Yeah, he'll tell you it's right here.
Okay. Alright. Cool. Okay, Alexander is going to It takes 8 hours, so let's see here. It's about 10:30 at this point in the morning. So let's do research right now. We'll do this research. Let's say you ask me. Okay. Hmm. Yes, they will go to the library. He will go and she will follow him.
Cavill will follow, actually.
Yes, very good. We have a good study group.
Yeah.
Alright. It's time to do some research. I'm going to first do the. I'm going to rush a check to gain demon inspiration. So let's see here. Where is it? There. I pick up. Yeah. No, that's not yet. Okay, 51.
Good goddamn.
I roll really well, dude. This is what happens when you don't let me
Good
think.
god damn.
I could spirit search that.
Do it.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
53.
Your roll is crap. Your roll is crap.
And I can technically take my sea and spoon to get a +1.
That's 54. So do I get another point in my demon inspiration pool?
I gotta find where I wrote it all down. Hold on.
Careful while that will just study the weird papers she has of, yeah, Death for Dark Mage.
Ooh. Ooh, I know what you need to do. You need to say no. Because he has to hit a particular window. And he rolled too high.
You shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you get another point.
Yay!
Wait, hold on. So, let's see.
Oh. Wait, no, it's a demon inspiration.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty hands down. You got it.
Okay, cool.
Hands down.
Can you? Oh, you already did. You already edited it.
Yeah, man. So let's do this. Now, the rest of the other 4 hours, so from 2 till 6, will be spent doing actual demon research. And let's hope I don't fuck this one up. Oh, jeez. Okay, so 59
Yeah, that's a natural 20.
Why is it 50? You got a 20 plus a 29 plus 1?
plus 9.
Shouldn't that? Oh,
The
plus 9.
one is from my inspiration.
Yeah, no. I just didn't see the other 9. Okay,
Don't you have that inspiration where you get to re-roll a 1?
No.
nope.
You suck.
And it's not quite enough to get another ability.
Wait.
Too late.
Search
Too
that
late. Nope.
bitch.
Nope. I already gave you the result.
Fuck.
Try to cheat me. Anyway.
Alright.
Now I gotta find his ass because you get more offensive information. There he is.
Okay. Well, what's going
Well,
on?
what do you got already? You got, oh, you don't have any of his offenses. So what do you want to know about his offenses? Do you want to know... Let's see.
Oh wait, so I still get something. Okay, then that's fine.
Yeah, you get some.
I was like, shit, I don't get anything.
For a 59, yeah, you don't get more abilities. but you get
Oh, it's
offensive info.
okay. So are you editing that or should I?
Hold on, we gotta decide what you're getting first.
Okay, cool. So what are our options?
You want to get his movement and size, his spell-like abilities, his special attacks,
We already have his
or
spell-like
his
abilities.
normal attacks. You do have his spell-like abilities. Okay, never mind. Then his space, reach, and speed, his special attacks, or his melee attacks.
Special? What do you guys think?
It's
I
up
want to
you.
know what his 2-hit is so I can figure out what my AC needs to be.
I mean, I feel like we could get the special ability. I mean,
His to hit is auto hit.
His 2-hit, anything but nat 1. Crits on a 15. What?
Does he? Maybe, maybe not.
okay, that's not ominous at all. Okay, you know what? I will go for melee attacks. Melee attacks.
Don't worry. Put your faith in the light.
Don't worry, we just have to gather the Sangreal again.
Yeah, don't worry. Princess What's-Your-Face is gonna help us.
Princess Voluptua.
Dude, this is Voluptina. Swear to God, easy day. Like, I'm not one to use a person, but I'm a user person.
Alright,
Really?
it's been updated.
Wow. Okay. I'm staying way the fuck away from that shit. I'm staying way the fuck away from that shit. Okay. I'm so glad I'm not a melee fighter. I feel sorry for you.
What are you talking about? Ares is gonna have the entire Legion with him. At which point, the entire Legion will get 4-shotted, and it'll just be him.
Jesus. Well, okay, so that's what we get.
Don't you understand that I'm building cannon fodder?
So are you gonna get a 47 AC?
I don't know if I can, but I can get cannon fodder.
You can get somebody else to stand in front of him.
Look,
Get
all we have to
down!
do.
Get down!
Look out,
all we
sir!
have to do is weaken him. We have to try to find weaknesses. That's a good thing to try to look for.
Oh, I know his
You
weakness.
know what his
Smite.
weakness is already. No?
His weakness is smite evil.
No,
What?
you already
Let's
know
see.
what his weakness is. You tell me what his weakness. You know, we found it out when we were supposed to be on a cliffhanger when you weren't supposed to come back for a while and then played every week since.
Yeah, it's the wonders of bullshit. Let's see here. That's support. We have to fucking destroy this guy.
Well, what is his weakness?
It's in the mountain. I. Hmm.
His weakness is prophecy.
His
We were
weakness is fucking so
prophetized to be victorious against him.
I think we have to
Were
kill
you?
Safat. We have to do something to the thing. What's about? Isn't it? Fucking okay.
You have to do something. What are you saying?
I'm theorizing. Don't mind me. So
You're
okay.
theorizing with
After
an open mic?
yes.
Sounds suspicious.
So what we're going to do actually after we do the research? Actually, does anyone else want to do anything?
No, that's
What are you
pretty
talking
much
about?
our time for the night.
I gotta go talk to Princess What's Her Face.
Okay, well you can talk to her next time.
Oh, the
Well
Scarlet
played.
Man standing in my way for victory.
I feel like we should not. Well, no, it was fun, so I don't care.
What? We should not what?
We should have
Oh,
done so much
Alcander, I sure
arguing.
hope you read that book, because you're about to get a quiz on it.
Poor Kayla, she wanted to do some RP and she missed the RP game.
I mean, most of our games are RP games, which is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Half from Cat didn't even let Gerard try.
Alright. Well, I'm going to end the stream now. That was a pretty fun game. I enjoyed being the adoring mages. Oh, but I guess I forgot to have them hound Ares before he left.
I was actually gonna see if I can't learn some cantrips.
No. Only your own cantrip.